Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Apple Watch Universe here, and today we'll be unboxing the Google Nest Wi-Fi and the Wi-Fi points. So this is by Google, and as you can see here, I have an add-on point, router, and 2 points. And as you probably already know, we are switching to technology on the channel. So if you didn't know, you could go to my channel. It's one of my latest videos. I explained it right there. So we're just going to be doing something on Wi-Fi. So we're just going to get right into it. But if you are new to the channel here and you want more technology videos just like this, comment down below any video ideas you have. But like this video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell just like this. And if you turn on the notifications, then you'll get all my uploads every time I upload 2 weekly uploads every single week. So without further ado, we are just going to hop right into it. So right here in the first box, what we have is an add-on point. So I bought an extra add-on point in case you have a bigger house and you want to use a little extra Wi-Fi and without losing too much signal. So other than that, we have this big box right here, which is just like the base product, I would say. I'm going to link both of these in the description, but this one has a Wi-Fi point and another Wi-Fi point and then the router. So they all do look the same though, which is something that's pretty cool about these products, and the packaging is really nice for it. Okay, so you guys probably already know that on normal Wi-Fi, they do have some things on the back, but all that it says on the back of the Google Wi-Fi, which is actually a huge box, it says strong connection every direction, and then on the bottom it has all the information right here. So just looks right like that. So to unbox it, you just pull it right open. I'm just gonna face it towards you guys. So you just pull it right open just like that. And I've already unboxed these before, but this is what it looks like. This is the router. You can tell because it has no holes on top, which are actually the microphones on these ones. So if you didn't know, these are just like, these are Google. So you can say, okay, Google, and both of these will work with it. So then you'll see a little tab here. So if you pull that out, you just see all of your information right here, and you get a little layer right here, and then you have all your cables. So the cables are pretty messy, but they probably will not be messy with you guys. So this is what the cable looks like. It looks like this. It's a really small type cable, and it's like really thin, but the plug is really nice. It has a Google logo on it. But take those out, and then you'll see that you'll have an Ethernet cable, which is this one right here. So how can you tell is because it has the Ethernet type port. So it looks like that. So I'm gonna show you guys how to set this up in a second, but get the Google Home app, and that app's gonna help you set this up. And then there's just another power cord for the router. Other than that, that's all that's inside this box. The router is there, and now the Wi-Fi point, which is just another point. I'm not going to actually unbox this because I don't really need it right now, but it's just another one of these ones with the microphone. Not another router, but it's an extender, which will make your Wi-Fi even better. These two make your Wi-Fi even better, so you place these around 2 rooms away from the router, which is right here. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to set up this router right now. And if you guys are liking this video, go down, hit the like button, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like these. Okay, so once you have everything like the Ethernet, which looks like this, it's a type of weird one with the clip on the back, and the power cable, and then the actual Google router. So make sure it's the router. It doesn't have any full holes, and it says Google right on the front, which is actually really nice engraved. So once you have that, you want to take the Ethernet and carry it to your modem. So with this cable, you want to take it and plug it right into your router. So this is your router, and you want to just plug it right into the here, which you just plug it right in. Make sure it's facing the right way. And your router might look different than mine, but then just take the cable and take it and bring it around to your router. So my Ethernet is right here. So I'm just going to quickly plug this right in. So I'm going to show you guys right now on the back. I can't plug it in while filming, but you want to plug it in to the one that has a little globe. So make sure you plug it into that one. So right there, what you want to do is plug it in to the one with the globe. So you just take your cable and then flip it to the right side and plug it into the one that has the globe on it. So I'm having a bit trouble while filming. Then you can just snap it in. And once it's snapped in, you'll have another one. This is for another Ethernet. Make sure you don't plug it into that one, because that one is if you want to get Ethernet to something like your computer. So once you're done, take the power cable, which is this small one, and plug it right into that middle. So you might see that small little piece right there. You want to just plug it right in. And I'll just plug it right in through there. And once it's in, just carry the cable. I'm not going to film this piece, but just carry the cable and plug it in to your outlet, since it's just an outlet plug. All the cables plugged in. So right now you can see all of them are in. So you can just leave it like that. And if you want Wi-Fi on your computer, use the other Ethernet that you have to have your own to plug it into your computer or something. So now I'm going to go over how I use the 2 Wi-Fi points. So you go 2 rooms away from the room you're already in. So I'm just going to go 2 rooms away, and then I'm going to show you guys how to set them up. You can use this cable to just plug them into the wall, and then there's nothing else you need to do. Just plug them in, and then they'll be ready to go. But all the setup takes is inside the app. So I'm just going to switch to the app, and then I'm going to show you guys. So the app is a little bit smaller. It might not fill the screen for you, but I'm just going to show you guys how to use the app and what to do once you're set up. So this is another Wi-Fi point right here, and it's just going to set up. There's 2 buttons. These are volume up and down buttons. But other than that, it takes 45 seconds to boot up perfectly. But for now, I'm just going to go back to showing you guys how to get the router to work with your phone. Okay, so once you're in the App Store, get ready to download the Google Home app. So if you see it, it's right here. Where mine says update, yours should say get. So install the app. If you don't know how to install an app, you can always just look up a tutorial on Google. But just wait for it to install. Mine is updating right now. But once it's installed, I'm going to go through the process and show you guys how you can use this app to set up your Wi-Fi. Okay guys, so we are up and running. My router is plugged in. I'd say wait about 10 minutes before you try to set it up. But right here, hit the plus in the top right corner, and you'll see, you might be on this screen right now, but it should say set up new devices. And make a home if you haven't made one already. Then I'm going to just quickly do my location, and I'm going to cut this piece out just so you guys don't see anything about my location. Okay, so on the next screen, it should say looking for devices. If it doesn't work, try again in, I'd say, 5 to 10 minutes. So hit on Nest Wi-Fi router. That is the one. If you see another point, that is the point that I just plugged in. Okay, so here at our router, it's going to say scan the code. So scan the code pops up. Just find your code and scan it with your phone. And then it should say QR code scanned. Hit on join for the next page. By the way, I'm using an iPhone 11 Pro Max right now to set this up. So it might be a little bit faster than your phone if you do not have it. So it should say connected and give you this nice little animation. Create a Wi-Fi name. I'm just going to say test Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi password is going to be 123456. This is not my Wi-Fi password normally, but I'm just going to put this here. Do not use this password. It's really unsecure. Then hit next. And then I would say no thanks, but it sends anonymous Wi-Fi crash reports. So if something crashed in your Wi-Fi, it would send a report to Google to tell them to fix something and improve their products. I don't use this because it does drain your battery a little. And cloud services, for now, I'm going to click no thanks. And I'm just going to say in my living room. You could pick any room, and you can create a room too, which is actually pretty cool. So say creating your Wi-Fi network. So I'm just going to put this in x2 speed. So then it says connecting to Wi-Fi and click join. So once it says connecting, it's going to have this little nice animation just like before. And don't worry, we're not going in a loop. This is how it's supposed to work. So then it says connected and then we are online. So then it says waiting for the final bits, and then it says want to start up another Nest Wi-Fi device. If you are just using the router without any points, then say no. If you want to set up something else, then say yes right now. So I'm going to say yes, set up another point. So I already placed it and I already plugged it in. So then it'll say looking for devices. And if it doesn't work, just wait a little and try it again. So there, that's how you know it did work. Right here. So this is already named. I haven't factory resetted this before, but it'll say preparing mesh. Okay, so here we are, and it says find the code. So right here on the back, the code's right here. QR code scanned, which is great. So then it says connecting the Nest Wi-Fi point. The animations are pretty nice on this, but I've seen Wi-Fi that sets up way faster than this. And did you hear the sound? So I just now did. So it'll make a little tap sound. So if I click try again, you guys might be able to hear it. If I bring you right close. Yep, you hear it? Every time you click try again. So I accidentally clicked it too many times, but it'll just say looking for devices and it should work. So if you didn't hear the sound, then something is probably wrong. So I'm going to set up the device. I got put into a loop only because I kept on saying I didn't hear the sound when I did. So it'll say connecting to this Wi-Fi point. Once again, yours should still be at the sound piece. Just hit yes and then continue. And yes, I heard the sound. And then I agree. Then you can pick if you want to improve Google's products by sharing your information, your crash reports and stuff. I'm not going to do it for now. So I'm just going to say it's in my backyard. Don't pick a random place. Actually pick the place that you actually did put it in, so it'll be easier to locate them when you really do need them. So sometimes it might say this. I'm not sure why this is happening. I'm just going to click try again. Make sure you are connected to your Wi-Fi with your Wi-Fi password. If you're not, just go to settings, click on test Wi-Fi, and make sure you're connected. So then you just want to go back to the Google app right here. Hit try again. Okay, so if it says this multiple times, so I'm just going to click X on it, and I'm going to click exit. So you can see my living room Wi-Fi, which isn't actually... I'm just going to test the speed. You can test the speed on it, but for the Wi-Fi points, it is the same setup for all of them. So I'm going to run through it once more again and see if this actually keeps on happening. If it does keep on happening, I'll make sure to fix the problem. Okay, so this time it actually did work, which is actually pretty cool. So it says waiting for the final bits of setup to complete. Okay, so I click next on this. So just hit next on the Google Assistant. So I'm not going to do the recognize your voice. It's actually pretty cool, but I'm not sure if you guys would want it. So I'm going to say I'm sure. Get personal results. No thanks. Okay, so I have to blur this out because this is my address. I'm just going to click not now, and I'm going to click I'm sure. So we're just going to do YouTube Music, and then click not now, and not now once again. I'm just going to keep on clicking not now. So if you want to set up another device, you guys already know the process. If you want to set up another device, just go back in the video. Go back, I'd say, around a few minutes, and maybe not a few minutes because they're in Wi-Fi speed. They're in X2 speed or X4, but I'm just going to hit on no, and right now we have this testing mesh connection. It tests the connection between the Wi-Fi point and the connection between the router. So hopefully we will get good connection, and right now I am testing and it says boom, great connection, which is great. So I'm going to click no thanks on this, and Nest Wi-Fi is up to date, which is great, so we don't have to update it. So Nest is ready, continue.
Hi, I'm your Google Assistant. It's great to meet you. There are a lot of ways I can help you get things done. Let's try a few. Or if you already know your way around, just say, I'm done. Hey, and then Google, and ask me to play your favorite artist.
Hey Google, play my favorite artist.
Choosing songs is only available for YouTube Music Premium members. But you... Sorry, I don't understand.
So you can actually turn on the Wi-Fi from the points I showed you guys.
In addition to playing
Other
music,
than that, what you guys can do is you can use Google as Google Voice. So if I say, hey Google, what's the time?
Well, it's hard to say.
Hey Google,
Sorry,
what's the time?
It's 12:55 p.m.
So it can help you with a lot with Google. So if this is actually pretty nice that you can extend your Wi-Fi and you can use this at the same time, which is actually pretty cool. And you just click play music, and you can play music through your things.
Check out this smooth station on YouTube Music.
So it's actually pretty nice, and it's not a bad speaker.
Tip. I can get all sorts of information for you.
If you could turn the volume down right here.
Try asking about the weather.
Pause and play and skip too. So it's pretty nice. And with these you can see all the settings.
Okay, let's get back to the tutorial.
Okay, and with these you can see all your settings. So other than that, this is pretty much the end of the video. So today I showed you guys how to set up the Wi-Fi points. I showed you how to set up the router of the Google Wi-Fi. And next we'll be doing the Netgear setup. So we're going to do one on the new Netgear router, which is going to be in the next video. And if you guys want to see that, like this video, get it to 10 likes in the next week. And I'll make sure to upload that video pretty soon for you guys. But other than that, if you guys have any questions at all about any of your technology, comment it down below. I will try my hardest to find it about it. So if you have any problems with this setup, comment and I could make another video if it's that big of a problem. But other than that, that is pretty much the end of the video. So do not leave yet, because I do want to say that you guys probably didn't know that if you subscribe right now, then you will get so many benefits. You will know everything about your technology, which is great to know. And if this video did help you, like it, and we will be making more new videos just like this. So subscribe and hit the little notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video.